All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Close this real quick. So it's very hot in the greenhouse, over 80 degrees, almost 90. We've had a lot of changes. It was kind of the shift, so we went through the equinox, the spring equinox, and the winter heat's totally dead. So we had all the seedlings up here. Had to move them because the greenhouse is now getting over 100 degrees in the midday, and up high is even harsher. So everything had to go down below. Let me turn the camera around. Everything had to go here on the ground, and this is what we've got for all the tomatoes and everything, and mostly watermelons and some beans I haven't transplanted out yet, but these are all the seedlings now on the ground. Here's the beans. I'm going to train these. I'm going to leave these beans in here and train them to grow right up this. And here's the kale and Swiss chard, some onions. So we've got it like this half is all vegetables, and then we've got the red jabuticaba that's still dormant, but this half is all rare fruit trees. So it's pretty cleared out in here. Like I said, we don't have much up high anymore because you can see it's getting hot in the greenhouse, so nothing wants to be that too hot. Especially seedlings that can be really sensitive to stuff like that. We've got I think people call these finger limes, but finger lime or Buddhist hand or Buddhist finger, whatever, is developing. Hopefully that's going to be our first rare fruit of the season. But I'm going to take you guys for a little journey around the farm and just pretty much show you a lot of stuff that we've got going on. So let's go out of the greenhouse. So first you'll see here I have set up a lot of different fruiting plants. Got a mulberry I did from a cutting. Got a goji berry, loquat, apple tree cutting coming out for the year, fig, just a ton of here's some ginkgo seedlings that I sourced from the woods, actually. They can be slightly invasive, and a bird must have ate the fruit, and they were planted, and I identified them in the woods and took them out. I like to do that a lot. Is identify trees in the forest, and if they're invasive, I'll remove them, and if I like the tree, then I'll take it and put it in a pot like that. But trick to ginkgos is clay soil. That's very heavy clay with mulch on top. There's no potting mix at all. They don't, I think maybe because these were born out in the woods in the native soil, they excuse me, they only do good with native soil. But you've got a lot of strawberries coming on. Excuse me. These strawberries will be cool. They'll just kind of sit on this brick. It's like a little plate. Hopefully the squirrels don't get to them. The figs are coming, budding out for the year. So it's the most exciting. Got some more strawberries here. It's the most exciting time of year, and that's why we're going for a little walk. I'll show you guys what's going on. Here is an interesting planting. It's in this ring to protect it. If you're planting in the ground, your best bet is to put some sort of fencing around it when it comes to vegetables. So this is kind of just an experiment. I have a pea plant here, fig tree here that's coming out, and then a row of corn here. This is a very small space, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Hopefully they will all fruit, and they will kind of create a little nice ecosystem here. We're gonna have the peas feeding everything, the fig, and then the corn. So we'll see. That's a companion planting trial. So hold on one second, we'll walk over here. This is, hold on one second, we'll get in here. Okay, so this is the chicken wire fence on the outside. I always, now it's a temporary fence because obviously it looks like shit, but chicken wire fence is a really cool, cheap way to protect your plants, and I actually do kind of like the way it looks. So in here we've got 3 garden beds. We'll start here with the farthest side. So first here we've got them all labeled. We've got 2 rows of broccoli, doing high intensity planting. First row of broccoli here, second row of broccoli here. Trying to take advantage of the edges, planted pretty close up to the edge here, so hopefully it grows over the side a little bit. Next to broccoli is its sister plant, or its relative, kale. And we've got a row of red Russian kale, got it labeled back there, and a row of green, I believe this is baby kale, or soft kale. And then we've got some space. I might leave the space blank, or I might plug something in there, but we've got scallop squash right here. This is hopefully, this is a container variety, so they're not huge squashes. So hopefully this will be fine. And I got it kind of pushed to the edge here, so it'll grow over the side. I doubt I'll be able to walk much in here once everything is grown. And then row of lettuce I just planted, along with a row of spinach. Back here I've left blank. I think I might plug in a container variety of tomatoes back there. Row of carrots that I need to thin out. So pretty much you just go along, and this will be a totally separate video, but you just go along and take every carrot. You can only have a carrot every ½ inch. So they have to be at least a ½ inch or an inch apart. And then you just throw the rest away. Here is arugula. Looks like this arugula is kind of self-thinning. I didn't thin this out. I could, but I think it'll be fine. I'm just going to let whatever dies off die off, and then the strong ones will survive. And arugula will start wilting when it gets hot, so it will not be here for much longer, actually. And then you've got the peas. I need to buy a cage for these, but these are just peas right here, not in a row, but in a circle, so I can just put a cage over top of it, a tomato cage, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Right here we've got, this is watermelon, also container variety, be interesting to do. And then cucumbers, also container, burpless variety, along with beans. And all that there is just open space. These are just the beds from Amazon. They're like pretty cheap, but they're really durable. Like I'm not gonna do it, but I almost feel like you can sit on the edge of this if you're not that heavy. It's really nice. And I put them together. So I'd say definitely this is my nicest bed right now. But we're gonna definitely have some abundance, and I'm excited for it. I want to bring you guys along for it. this is kind of going to be my little area. When these plants are super tall, the beans grow up these and everything. It'll be like kind of a little hideaway in here, especially with the fence. So I'm excited to share that, and hope everyone enjoyed watching and learned something from the video. Here, let's go. Hold on one second. Okay, had to come out here. This loquat tree was actually shown on my channel before it was in the ground, but now it's in the ground. And it's a pretty big tree now. It's planted kind of high. That's how you should be planting stuff, not level with the soil. It's planted high up, so that's how you got to do it. Let's go back in the greenhouse here. Pretty sure my phone's dying. Yep, my phone's dying. So let me just flip it around. Say one last thing. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Got a cool video. The next video is going to be bonsai, and it's comparing two trees that I have sourced from the woods at the same time. One I put in the ground immediately, and one I turned into a bonsai immediately. Comparing those sizes 4 years later. So 4 years of growth on them, and we're gonna see compared the two. It's very dramatic, I'll tell you that much. And make sure you stay tuned in for that next episode. That's gonna be fun. Tons of plant stuff with veggies, rare fruit, bonsai, trees. I'm talking everything that has to do with plants we're going to touch base on. So just subscribe. This is going to be your all-purpose channel for all types of stuff. If you have a question, I actually will respond. I know a lot of YouTubers don't. I will respond to my questions right away. So just type the question in there, whatever it is with plants. I got you. Over 20 years experience with plants, so I love talking about this stuff and helping new growers start on the journey. So thanks so much, guys. Everyone keep growing. If you do one thing today, plant a tree. Thank you. Have a good one.